Okay, so we're trying to create what? One simple form here, right? So always starts with what? Doc type, HTML, then this is a root element, right? HTML root element, and followed with header. If you want to do any content here in the head part, you can do. Otherwise, you can ignore. This is the option. Right? I will do title here. Title like forms. Okay, we're trying to create what forms. So we are explaining forms here. So forms, right? So I don't want to include any thing in this head part. So I'm going to close this. So open tag and end tag. This is done. Now in the body part, I want to do the content, right? Description, what I want to display in the form. So usually how the browser will come to know the next content or next element or next tag what we are giving in this code are related to which part. Okay, in earlier while creating the table we are used table element, table tag, but indicating for browser that whatever the elements or tags we are used after that table or in between the starting tag of the table and end of the tag, end tag of the table, whatever the content we are given, that content should display in a table format in the browser, right? So in the same way, whatever the content we are giving under the form, nothing but we have to use that element, that is the tag element we have to use here, right? Forms. Okay, this indicates this element forms. Okay, this element indicating for the browser that after this form element, whatever the content we are giving, okay, whatever the content or descriptions we are giving under this form, all should be displayed in a form format in the web browser. Okay, should display in a form format. Okay, so what I will do, I will give the heading, right? In if you view this h1 above the form, right, that content will not display in the form. Okay, I will show that one. Okay, h1, what I will do, text login. Okay, something I will create the login page now. Okay, I'm going to create the login page. Okay, so login page means we have to, there will be two attributes we have to use in the login page. Okay, if you use any login pages, you're going to see two attributes. One is username, other one is the password, right? At last you will be having a submit button, right? These three attributes you're going to use in any forms. So what we do, we'll first start with the simple username. We create one username and password and submit button. Okay, so for that I will use username followed with colon. Okay, what is this username colon means? Okay, while I'm creating, in place of that particular box, in front of that box, this content will be displayed. Okay, this word will be displayed. Username colon, you'll get one box. In that box, we're going to add the name there. Okay, I will show how to create the text box. Now we're trying to create what text box. So how to create a text box? We're going to create a text box or using input type. Okay, we are giving input, right? In the form we are trying to give the input, means nothing but the data what we are trying to give in that particular box, right? That box is of text content, is of text data. Okay, that box I am trying to create what text. That is the reason it is coming under the type equal to text input, right? So username, you'll get the box there. In that box, what input you are giving, what content you are trying to give in that particular box. Okay, so there I'm trying to give a text type of data. So text, and okay, only this much. We'll just close this and we will see. Okay, and I will give password, then same input type equal to, here we have to give password. Okay, if we give text means whatever the content or whatever the letters you are typing in this password box, that will be display for the user. Okay, that characters will be displayed for the user. If we use password here, that character will not display. Okay, it will display like some dot will be displayed or some asterisk symbol will be displayed there. Okay, then Last, we will try to create what? Submit button. So for that, we have to use what? Input type equal to submit. Okay, submit, right? So I will close this one. I will not add anything further. I will not add any extra element. Okay, nothing but any additional element I am not adding here. I am just creating the simple form now. Later, we have to close the oops. Then we have to close what? Body. Then we have to close what? HTML. This is the simple program. Okay, what this program will do? It will create two checkboxes. I think so, not checkboxes. It will create two boxes. In that box, you're going to add some text and you're going to submit that one. And let me see. Save as program 1.html files. Save. Okay, move to that folder. That program. Open with browser. See, we got it like this, right? So I want this to be come below to this username. So what we have to do for that? So go to the same page, your program, use break. Save here, refresh. We got it, right? So same thing for button, for submit button. Next to that password, use the break symbol. Break tag you have to use. Save this, refresh here. You got it, right? So I will give the username now. Okay, I can give the user any username like Vivek B. Okay, I can give any letters. How many characters we want we can give here. Okay, I'll just give. So I'll just give how many letters we can give over here because we have not given any constraint for this username. And when it comes to this password, C, I'll do letter now G. So it's showing in dot format. H, J, K, L, M. How many you want, you can use. There is no constraint, right? If you want to add constraint, restriction for this text boxes, so what we have to do? So go back to the same line, right there. So somewhere you will see, right? So username, you'll see like enter your username or enter the name like that. You'll see. So how to give that one? Placeholder. Okay, this is the element placeholder equals and what we want to display there. Okay, in this box I will use enter name. Okay, and I will use, I want to restrict only the 5 letters. Okay, only the 5 letters the user can able to give. How to do that one? So for that, max length, we have max length equals to, I will give 5. Only 5 characters a user can able to give, right? So let's check this. So the same thing I will add in the next, the password. Okay, control V, but I will just change here, enter name here, I will use enter password, right? So check here, save, go here, refresh, as you can see, right? So what I given, enter name, that content is displayed under this box. Same, enter password, it displaying this one. Okay, next additional element what we are given, maximum length is what, 5. So we'll try to give more than 5 letters now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I will try to give 6 letters now. See, it is not moving. Only 5 letters it's taking. Oh, maximum letter character we can give here what, 5. Same we have used here in the password. So enter password, only 5 letters it should get. It should take only the 5 letters, right? I will use 2, 3, 4, 5. Next, they are not able to give you. Right? This is what the simple HTML. Right? So H1 text login and it's displaying in the form. what I will do, I will just take this, but I will give above the form. Means this content is not in this form. Okay, it's not in this form. Now we will see here. So what we'll get? File, save, refresh. Save. See, but it should not display, but it is displaying here. Text login. So what I will do, save as, I will do the programs in different program name. 2.html. Save. Okay, let's check here. Close this. Then go to program 2. Open with. Okay. Nope. Okay, it's displaying. So whatever the content we are giving in this form, it is displaying there. Okay, this is what the simple thing. And now question is what I have added the some content here. Right? I added some content like Vivek. I have added. Then password I have given like Vivek. Okay. Next, I will submit. Okay, this is what the simple front end application. Front end application means through HTML we are creating this front end application. After submitting this content what we are giving Vivek and password, that should be sent to where? To the web server, right? So there one mechanism should be there, right? So in the web server, that this data it will take, it will mechanize, it will validate, or it will compile, or it will execute, right? So to do that, we need what? Server side program. This is just a front end application what we're trying to give. After submitting, your content will be sent to the web server. There we have to write a server side program. That program should be reside in the server. Okay, so the server what it will do, it will take this data, it will execute, either it will display to the user, or it will store that content in the database. Store that content in the database. That part we'll see earlier. Okay, later we'll see those things, how to write a server side program. First we'll learn how to create the front end application, front pages. Okay, this is what the form is. This is what a simple form is. Okay, so